It's weird because when I look at the screen, it's like my eyes are looking that way, and the little spiral things over there. So I've got to look like that to me like I'm looking at you. Anyway, Rich, I heard a couple of jokes. You might know them. What's the first one? So there's this fella, and he's going out with a twin, and his mate says to him, how do you tell them apart? And he says, well, the one that I'm going out with always wears pink nail varnish. And he said, the other one's got a cock. Fucking, yeah, it still tickles me. What's the other one? Oh, you probably know this one. But anyway, there's an English fella, and there's an Australian fella, and and there's an Irish fella, and they're all working on a bridge. They're building a bridge, and at lunchtime they're having their sandwiches, and the English fella, he pulls out his and oh, jam again. He said, next time, if this happens tomorrow, I'm going to jump off the bridge. And the Australian fella opens his sandwiches and he goes, bloody hell, mate, Vegemite again? If I get the same again tomorrow, I'm going to join you, mate. And the Irish fella, he opens his sandwiches and he says, I can't do an Irish accent. He says, oh, cheese again. He says, I'll tell you what, lads. If I get cheese again tomorrow, I'll join you. Anyway, they all came back tomorrow and they all had the same sandwiches and they all jumped off the bridge. And a few weeks later, it was the funeral. I think they had a joint funeral. They must have had a joint funeral because the three wives were there. And the English lady says, well, if I'd have known it was that bad, I'd have made him something different. And the Australian lady goes, yeah, me too. Of course I'd have made him something different. And the Irish lady, she's just leaning back against the wall, smoking her fag. And she goes, well, I don't know what's wrong with him. He makes his own fucking sandwich.